Hey everyone, it's Smitty. Today I am doing something a little different. I am talking about fitness and I'm doing it over some Black Ops gameplay. Now why am I doing this? I thought that it would be kind of cool for me to talk about and answer fitness questions that you sent in over something kind of unique. A lot of commentary on fitness and a lot of stuff on YouTube basically shows you a guy standing in the gym just kind of talking about fitness. But I thought maybe it'd be interesting or something kind of different for me to show you something I do in my pastime. I play video games once in a while at night when when I don't have much going on, which is rare. But I do love playing. And like I said, this is a game of Black Ops. Black Ops is a first-person shooter, and the game type that I'm playing, it's kind of cool. It's called Domination, and what happens is there is 3 points on the map, A, B, and C. Now, while I talk about these questions and answer some of the questions, I want you to watch the gameplay and think about what I'm doing. These points, A, B, and C, you have to capture them and hold them for as long as you can. Now, I believe for every 5 seconds you get a point. Okay, so if I hold 2 points like A and B, I get 2 points every 5 seconds. If I hold A, B, and C, I get 3 points every 5 seconds. So the first team to 200 points wins. So that's kind of what you're watching. I'm trying to hold down A here. My team's holding down B pretty secure. And at one point, I go over to C and try to help out there. Am I a good gamer? I'm average or slightly above average, I would say. I'm definitely not on the low end of the scale, but I'm definitely not a beast. But I do enjoy playing. So this is one of my better games, and I figured I'd put it up first just so I don't show you a losing effort. But this is me playing. I have a perk. That's something you can add on called Sleight of Hand Pro that allows me to reload faster. And these little spy planes that I get show me where the enemy is on the map. So I'll let you watch that as we go through this, and I'm going to answer some questions for you today. A few weeks ago, I asked my newsletter, thousands of people to send in your fitness questions, and you guys didn't disappoint. We got a huge response. I had hundreds of emails in my inbox. I should have set up something a little different, but I wanted to capture a few of those questions and answer them. And the first question we got was from Louis, and Louis said, as of next week, I'm joining an MMA school, which is going to be participating in a lot of competitions. Are there any strength conditioning programs that you recommend for an MMA athlete that can utilize equipment found in most gyms, like barbells, dumbbells, and kettlebells? Louis, I would say that any strength program is really dependent upon how much skill stuff you're doing during the week. So if you're going to MMA school and you're doing grappling and striking and jiu-jitsu and that stuff, 3-4 times a week, I would definitely focus your training on full body workouts. Full body workouts maybe once or twice a week, depending on when you can get them in, and also depending on how quickly you're recovering. Are you getting good nutrition? Are you getting lots of sleep? Are you getting lots of water? How quickly are you recovering from your skill work? And that's going to really determine how much strength training you can do. And when you do get a chance to do some strength training, or maybe even some strength conditioning, you might want to focus, like I said, on some full body workouts. There are programs out there that are free. West Side for Skinny Bastards from DeFranco has 3 iterations, and you can start there. That's a really great balanced program that lays out all your workouts for you. And I would start there. Let's look at the second question here I captured. Hey Smitty, quick question: Why is it after completing 2 of Eric Cressy's programs and being into week 14 of your AMD program, my bench press 1RM has remained 90 kilograms, but my conventional deadlift has improved 135 kg to 160, 1 rep max, and my body weight hasn't budged from 74 kilograms, and my body fat remains the same, 16-18%. And he goes on to tell me about what he eats during the day. It looks pretty good. He has a good balance of oatmeal and protein and yogurt and pre-workout shake and dinner. It looks like he's eating some good protein before bed. I would say this is from Goldie. I would say Goldie, if your body fat's not moving, you're definitely taking in more calories than you're expending. So that's basically, the workout maybe isn't intense enough. You're not putting in any conditioning or doing any, cardio after your workout. What I would suggest is maybe a couple mornings, throwing in a couple runs, or even saving your conditioning for after the workout. So if you're having a heavy lower or speed lower or heavy upper, whatever your workout is for the day, throw in a conditioner at the end. That could be dumbbell circuits, kettlebell circuits. You could do complexes with multiple implements. You could do some interval training. You could do prowler work. I mean, there's tons of stuff you could do. If your body fat's not moving, you definitely need to kick up the conditioning. And looks like your nutrition is on point. You're not eating lots of breads and rices and pastas and stuff like that. You're eating lots of fruit and vegetables. Maybe even looks like you're eating some fruit pretty late at night. Maybe just save the yogurt and protein for later at night before you go to bed. So Goldie, if your body fat's not moving, I would definitely, like I said, incorporate more conditioning. Dan Williams, quick question. Do you think it makes more sense to take care of power training exercises, i.e. jump squats, hang cleans, at the beginning or end of the scheduled workout? I'll be working with a few high school athletes this winter to develop some simple strength programs and have seen power exercises incorporated both ways. Dan, the way we incorporate them is always in the beginning. You definitely want to take care of your jump training, your plyometrics, any high CNS intensive workout exercises first, because that's when you're freshest. And I would say definitely don't incorporate them until after you hit a really thorough, good warm-up. Now, one of the indicators that you can use in your program is, are the athletes sweating, or do they look flushed? How thorough was the warm-up? Are they ready to go? So you want to do the power exercises that display force in the shortest amount of time first in the workout, and only after the warm-up is really thorough. Okay, because that stuff is so hard, CNS intensive, and it's very very negative impactful on the rest of the body. So you want to make sure they're fresh and make sure they have a really good warm-up. Okay, so the next question I have: hey Smitty, I have a question for you. I've been training for about 10 years on and off. It's been hard to stay consistent after 2002, 2003 shoulder surgeries. Since then I've developed elbow tendonitis, which prevents me from lifting heavy weights. No matter how slow I move up in weight, as soon as it starts to get heavy, my elbow hurts like hell. I've tried elbow sleeves, icing, resting, heating, but after it gets better, I start to move up again, and it happens all over again. How can I prevent this? And what are good ways to strengthen the area so I can start lifting heavy? And that's from Chris. Chris, I would definitely say take a look at the exercises that you're doing. I mean, it sounds like you're doing a lot of good stuff. You're progressing slowly. You're making a conscious effort. Like I said, not to jump into anything heavy. You progress slow, which is good. You're using elbow sleeves. You're heating. You're doing some recovery stuff, restorative stuff. But I would definitely take a look at the exercises. If you're doing lots of pressing with a barbell, get off the barbell and just do some unilateral stuff, or some independent implements like dumbbells or kettlebells, even shot puts. We've used shot puts for years, not only for pressing but rowing movements with shot puts. Is great because it incorporates the hands and grip, and it forces you to really concentrate on tension in the lower body. And rowing stuff and some elbow traction with elastic bands is awesome for recovering from tendonitis. We also use lots and lots of supination, pronation with the shot put and elastic bands. So I would concentrate on not only the movements like supination, pronation, and rows and band tractions, but also just changing out the exercises. We're getting near the end of the video here, but I think I have Well, I have a ton more questions. Let's see if I can find one that's pretty quick. My wife and I have been currently both doing your AMD program and enjoying it. We mix in cardio, treadmill intervals. However, while aiming for more lean mass and less fat, our goal is to sustain a program where we can look better naked year round. And he has haha. This is Todd H. To reach this goal, is it advisable to do continuous cycles of AMD, or should we take a break between cycles with something else for a few weeks? That's really your preference, Todd. You can do, you can take off AMD, you can redo it with heavier, lighter weights, or you can, incorporate other programs in between. And like we talked about with the AMD template, we said that you can incorporate any other program you want into the AMD template because the AMD template has the mobility and the activation and the warm-up stuff. So that's it. That's the first attempt here. Please let me know in the comments below if you like this. Was it fun? Were you interested by the video and like the questions? Please let me know. And if you like it, we'll do it again. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. This is Smitty, and I'll talk to you soon.